Respectful coexistence is the cornerstone of our society. It ensures that we treat each other with appreciation and openness, even in the face of disagreement. Each of us wants to be respected, whether in our private or professional lives. The necessary recognition for work done can give us the strength to keep going and to see past disagreements. Moreover, those who do not feel appreciated can become ill in the long run. Therefore, gaining the respect we need in our society can also be important for our health. In today's video, you'll learn about the methods you can use to gain instant respect. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the bell for notifications, and get excited for new videos uploaded every day. Number 1. Find the right balance in apologies. Don't apologize so often or for every little thing. Some people apologize not only for their own actions, but also for the actions of others. People who apologize frequently give a degraded impression of themselves, and people who apologize for missteps that are beyond their control tend to lose some respect in others' eyes. However, this does not mean that you should not take responsibility for mistakes you make, because the inability to take responsibility for mistakes also leads to diminished respect. It takes a lot of courage to admit a mistake to yourself and others, and that courage is rewarded with respect. For example, you should apologize for making a rude remark or for being late for an appointment, but not for another person's behavior. You should apologize for not treating someone else with respect. However, you should not apologize and holding other people accountable when they have made a mistake. Number 2, whenever you criticize, always include a suggestion for improvement. It is very important to address mistakes, shortcomings, and areas for improvement. However, it is at least as important to share your ideas and suggestions for improvement. If you criticize a lot without suggesting how a problem could be better solved, you will not get any respect. If you want to gain more respect, you need to demonstrate your skills and strengths by offering comprehensive and well-thought-out suggestions for solutions. Even if others do not fully accept your suggestions, they will reward you with respect for your courage and cooperative approach. Number 3, treat other people the way you want to be treated. Even young children learn the saying, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." But this saying is ancient and does not necessarily lead to more respect. After all, every person has his or her own standards. It may be easy to draw conclusions about others from one's own point of view. However, it does not exactly testify to a well-developed capacity for empathy. If you treat others only as you would like to be treated, this can come across as arrogant, because who gives you the right to assume that others have the same needs as you? Respect and accept the wishes and views of others, and you will receive the same respect. Number 4, be open to new ideas. People who always disparage the ideas of others or present themselves as the only true developers of ideas exude a form of disrespect. This is punished with disrespect in return. Show that you are open to rethinking, accepting suggestions, and adapting processes. Thank people for ideas and suggestions of any kind. If you think an idea is nonsensical, you can still accept the solution and work it out in such a way that it can still be effective. This will not only take you further than ever before, it will earn you a great deal of respect. Number 5, do not avoid conflicts, but discuss them factually. People who respect themselves and know their own worth are also treated with respect by others. Therefore, you will appear inferior to others if you avoid any conflict. Those around you will always expect you to accommodate their needs and put them above your own. It is perfectly fine to avoid an argument over trifles, but you should not give in too often and send the wrong signals. During an argument, it is important to show that you can listen and also compromise, but defend your point of view and stand up for it. Try to make it clear that you are in the right, not with insults or loudness, but with good arguments. Number 6, ask for help and criticism. The claim that only weak people ask others for help is false. Quite the opposite. Only strong people have the courage to admit that they need help from others and to ask for it. When you ask for help, you show strength. You show that you are convinced of your abilities and have the willingness and courage to accept support. You show others that you do not consider yourself superior and that you value their opinions and accomplishments. The same goes for asking for honest criticism. You will receive more respect if you convey to those around you that you take criticism and feedback seriously. Number 7, do the right thing, even when it's hard to do. Dishonesty and disloyalty weigh more heavily than any good performance, even when it comes to the issue of respect. Doing the right thing, even if at first it is more pleasant to take the easy but wrong path, shows a true personality that can only be met with respect. Even if we do not share the same opinion with another person, it is usually possible for us to respect that person. However, it is very difficult to show respect to someone whom we do not trust or cannot rely upon. Therefore, you should make sure that those around you see you as trustworthy and have confidence in you. In concrete terms, this means that you should always be honest, abide by the law, and be reliable. Because if you destroy a basis of trust or are unreliable, no one will want to treat you with respect. Review and analyze your behavior and consider which of your actions could cause the basic foundation for respectful interaction to be damaged. Make the necessary adjustments in your own behavior to gain more respect from your colleagues, relatives, and friends. Today's conclusion: respect is based in large part on our own behavior. Only when we treat other people with respect can we expect respect in return. It is also important to act in such a way that you automatically demand respect with the help of the advice we have just given you. Approach people openly and always have an open ear. It doesn't matter if it's about praise, criticism, ideas, or advice. Ignore popular wisdom and think for yourself about the methods you can use to gain recognition and respect. If you ever feel disrespected, address this openly. Often, it is just a misunderstanding. In all cases, you can learn what you should work on. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.